What on earth is this? Okay, we will not be taking that. Kind of weak pack one, pick one. Yeah, this is tough. Could be Master Piando. Right, just being white. It's a decent enough card. Like Teo, I could see Teo, and then looking to pick up flyers. But I feel like Master Piando just kind of goes into basically every white deck, whereas Teo prefers to be in white-blue. Alright, if we want to stay white, Compassionate Healer, very solid 2-drop. Heartless Act is very good. It's got to be the best removal in the set. Is it good enough to take here? Other options? Yeah. I think it's between Compassionate Healer and Heartless Act. I think it's a little... I don't really want to go into black unless I have a clear indication that it's open, or if we see like some nutty bomb. Just pick up the Aang. Another Compassionate Healer. It looks like potentially white is open, at least in the 2 seats to our right. Well, I don't know. It's too early to make any kind of calls about openness. No real other options here. Waterbending Lesson. If Catgator wheels, then I guess that'll be an indication black is probably open. Alright, Team Avatar. The white continues to flow. Alright, Crescent Island Temple. I'm not that keen on forcing temples. It is fun. I've had a couple good temple decks. And it is strong as well. You're just a little bit at the mercy of variance. Just having enough good temples be opened. Alright, we'll stay white. Like, mono white is an option as well. If you get some, what's it called, the 5-mana spell that creates 1/1 for each of your planes. Rocky Rebuke. So far I have not really regretted passing the Callous, whatever, the 2-mana removal spell, so we've seen middling black cards. How many Compassionate Healers is too many? It's a good card, and it has synergy with Team Avatar. Nothing else here is all that good, so I don't love a Rocky Rebuke. It's probably at its worst in green-white. We just have a bunch of, like, 2/2s. Alright. Take one. Okay. Sparring Dummy has its uses. Green-white is not one of them, I would say. Just pick up this, pick up that. Swamp Snare Trap is extremely medium. Yeah, I'll just pick up the land. Okay. It's our first real decision, I feel like. Invasion Tactics with all these Compassionate Healers. Sun Warrior. I mean, I like a Sun Warrior. Its stats are pretty bad, from what I remember. Invasion tactics. Yeah, I wasn't sure there. Now we can pick up a Deserter's Disciple. Works well with Team Avatar. Yeah. Better work. Could just cut red. Sure. Probably not going to play that thing. Very late Cabbage Merchant. This is not really the deck for a Cabbage Merchant, but I think it's enough better than these things that'll speculate on it. Like, I would probably play one of Mongoose Lizard. Pick that up basically for free later. Okay, this is a ton of green just at the last minute here. Alright, so now maybe I wish I had the overrun. Kyoshi, Earth King's Lieutenant. Is there any chance that wheels? I mean, maybe. I think it's enough better than Kyoshi Warriors that we just take it here. It really might wheel though. I don't know. I'll take the Kyoshi Warriors. Tools of War. Whenever I'm in the archetype, it never shows up. When I'm not in the archetype, then it just always comes around. That's how it is. Path to Redemption or Razor Rings. I assume Path is a little bit better, especially if you're aggressive. And you have the ally synergy going on. Oh, kind of a whiff here. We could take this and then maybe look to splash the Sun Warriors. Leaves the Vine seems very bad. I mean, this entire pack is very bad. Just take the land, I suppose. Not happy about that. This is... Nation Worship, better if you're defensive, and a solid card, but not really fitting with our game plan. Lightning Strike is just good, so maybe we pivot back into white-red, although we're not seeing a ton of white yet, but it could just be that it's not been open. Cruel Administrator, Foggy, the Soggy Bottom Boys, Toph. I think we just need to like pick a direction and commit to it. Let's just say our red is a bit better, so let's say that's what we're doing. Toph is kind of insane in like the mono green decks when you're just like busting out the gigantic, what's it called? Whatever that spell is that benefits from your swamps. Rockbend X, Earthbend X for the total number of swamps you have. This really feels like it should be an ally. Oh. I mean, this is pretty good. Fits with our game plan. Just red-white allies go wide. That's a very late firebending lesson. I would definitely play a Water Tribe captain, but I'm not taking over firebending lessons here. Fancy footwork I've not really been impressed with. Like, it's just so expensive for a trick, you know? I don't know. Probably not playing any of these. Take the random land. I mean, that's not really what we're doing anyway. Alright, cut red. Worship. Take a worship, I guess. None of these are all that exciting for us. Combustion Man. Like, maybe it fits into this type of deck. But I think in general it's just kind of a bad card. Maybe as like your curve popper in a very aggressive deck where like the life loss matters a ton. Oh, we're finding all the bonus sheets today. Does not seem very good. Legend of Karuk. Well, sadly, don't think we can play that here. Take the Jongjong. We have so many 2-drops. Just take the path, maybe. Oh, so sad. Avatar Enthusiasts is probably okay in this deck. I do like a Kyoshi Battle Fan, but it is better if you are getting some waterbending value. Sure, just take the Enthusiasts. Yeah, Momo's solid. I'd play a Yip Yip. Professor Zay definitely can be good, but not really in this deck. We have no powerful spells to bring back. And we kind of care about a Professor. Okay, that's a Jet. Suki. Happy enough to play Suki, I think, as well. Part of our plan, the Go Wide plan. Boomy Bash. Southern Air Temple. One day I'll play the Zookeeper deck. But I think Deserter's Disciple is maybe good enough, just on the strength of Team Avatar. Maybe. Like, nothing else here is all that good. Abandoned Attachments is fine, but we have no real lesson synergy. A land, Freedom Fighters, Appa, Razor Rings. We have 2 paths, which is kind of fulfilling a similar purpose, although Freedom Fighters is very good. What we've got going on. I think very good is an exaggeration, but it seems like it fits into this deck. Okay, take Brock. think I'll play Yip Yip over Combustion Man, probably. Cadets. Do not have enough lessons to play that. Consider playing that as just like, you know, it's not fixing our colors, but it does give us a little something to do in the late game. Like, flooding out is a real risk for this deck. Yeah. Probably just run it like this, unless we want to play Combustion Man instead of Sandbender Storm. Ideally, you'd like to have at least one sack land with Sandbender Storm. Combustion Man. I mean, I've never run Combustion Man with Team Avatar before. That seems a little bit interesting, at least. Brought back, probably not good enough. Yip Yip works well with Suki and Avatar enthusiasts as just like a giant fireball, potentially. Yeah, we'll try this. 16 lands. Our curve isn't that low. Play 17 lands and one of these taps, sack lands or whatever. What would I cut in that case? Cunning Maneuver is kind of medium. Some synergy with Combustion Man, I guess. But we do just need some... Probably cut one of these 2-drop creatures, maybe. How many creatures? 15. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try it like this. Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike that. If we play something worth striking, we can. If this is his play. Use our mana there, and the fact that he was attacking, I think, well, Yeah, they're due to land or due to glider kills too. So it is. So. Super online. And hopefully find some way to force her through with this. While he's tapped out. So there's a cycle. If we play something that we can jet, we'll do that. Start getting some value from CP. Yeah, not the most exciting game, but, you know, we're trying to win here. On the draw once again. Very slow hand, but I think we can mulligan something like this. Like, this deck has some potential to go late as well. In fact, we have two of our better value cards. So. Although it looks like we're maybe just going to get run over here by green-white allies. I don't know. We played the planes, obviously, to keep up Yip, but I think the odds of me wanting to use it are extremely low. Blocked. No plays. Interesting that he did that pre-combat. So now he gives me a free trade on the captives with my Yip if I want to. I don't necessarily want to. I think Yip has too much value in like helping these creatures get through, so it's bad passing from not using our mana, but what do you want to do? Mind that. Just taking the turn off to draw some cards here. Not sure why he would attack there. Why wouldn't he do this pre-combat? I mean, the Momo has quite a bit of value with the Team Avatar out, but you know what? Yeah, I'll keep Momo around. This will be pumped to make sure gameplay auto order triggers. I think the game sometimes orders these triggers incorrectly, so it should attack and get +3/+3 from the team avatar, right? Gonna chump. Oh. Huh. Just gonna take it. Interesting. So next turn, if we yip Suki, should attack for 9 in the air. Huh. Is there any reason to use Path of Redemption? Next turn I might want to just run out Master Piando. In which case, it just seems so weak to Path one of the, like, Kyoshi Warriors or whatever. So. Like, we have 15 life, life is a resource. Pressure's a little bit on our opponent right now, so do something to, like, we have a very fast clock. We're not doing anything. This is a better path target anyway, so. Attacking for 3. Attacking for 5. Sure. Half that, attack for 4. Next turn we attack for 5, +2 from the Yip Yip. It's potentially lethal next turn. Like, he's been tapping out a lot, so if he gives us that option, I suppose we will. Or we can just run out the Master Piandao and attack for 5. Yeah. Oh, for some reason I thought I only had 5 lands. Okay, so let's just keep up the Yip Yip. Spirit Glider is okay. He is dead if he doesn't have anything. Okay. Huh. Is this a chump attack? Does he have trick? No? This resolves. Creature can attack or block. So we could Yip Yip pre-combat on the Suki. Or the Master Piandao, which plays around Razor Rings. Destroy target attacking creature. Airbender's Reversal? Is that what that is? Yeah, I'll just play it on the Master window. It's been on the draw every game so far. 1, 2, 4, 5. Just play the Deserter's Disciple. Start forcing through the healer. I don't even know that we want to force through the healer. It's not right away. Well, we'll see if he attacks into us. Whose Eyes Cruelty? Okay. And Freedom Fighters is not really doing much on this board, so maybe we just have to plan for the late game a little bit. Whose Eyes Cruelty is kind of good on this format. You know. I am going to look for land. Although it's not really what's best. Very defensive type of deck. Interesting that he didn't attack it. So he didn't want to give me another scry. I must put Sun Warriors, obviously. Oh well. Maybe this baits out another removal or something. What you got, Mr. Tape TCG? So far he's gotten no value out of this Spirit Keeper. I'm sad I didn't play it last turn now because we would have had a great attack, but oops. But what are you gonna do? So hands are good, action is good. I think these are our only 2 5-drops. So just get the Piandao online, I think. Life total's getting a little bit low somehow. I think he's somewhat stuck on lands as well. Yep. So he has a good triple block now. If I attack, he cruise with the June, and then blocks with everything. Maybe that's still worth doing. Ooh, I totally forgot that had reach. Maybe that... I mean, it's not even that bad necessarily. Like, oof, missing there is bad though. If he wants to eat my Momo, he can do that. Otherwise, let's see what he's got. Alright, Momo gets in. Can kill the warship. I think now that he has this June, the Spirit Keeper becomes a little threatening. So yeah. Sucks that we didn't draw anything in our... We have so many allies, but... What are we gonna do? What you got, OP? No. Ang's a pretty nice draw. Target non-land permanent. So we could get our Momo to trigger, but I think we just want to airbend the warship, probably. Tank with those three. Trade for both of these. Okay, the Combustion Man was good there. It was 2 for 1 and got in 4 damage. But I think that is definitely above expectation for this guy. Okay. All removal hand. Snap keep. I think that's worth pinging. I don't want to take too much damage for no reason. 3 untapped sources. I'm a little more inclined to just keep playing untapped sources. I can hold up Lightning Strike. Put the worship online. It and swing in next turn maybe. Team Avatar, empty board. For lethal, show me. Lucky Rebuke. I can just respond by exiling it. Or I could yip yip and then also hold up Team Avatar, but I guess. I think we've been on the draw every single game. Were we on the draw last game as well? We were on the play last game. These games have all been so fast. I guess I'll offer the trade. Interesting. Yeah, I'll let it save for damage. Just kind of anemic to just Path of Redemption this thing. So I think I will not take our free roll attack though. Kind of nice. This guy is out of range of barrels. And for that reason, I'll lead with less money. Is a good one. Fair enough. Can kill that guy with Jet. Or we could path the bear into Compassionate Healer. Guess I like that a little bit more. Just get this combo online. Combo in air quotes, it's not that's amazing or anything, but just so you can start pushing through damage a little bit if you aren't able to. Yeah, I suppose I'll trade. This 2 versus 3 is not a meaningful breakpoint for Jet. Play the Master Piandao, which probably forces the barrel's activation. And we can just do that when he has no attacks. Like, you imagine would be losing a long game against black-green, but I don't know. I'll try. If he just wants to barrels my warship, I don't mind that. You can activate it through this turn, and you can resolve the combat safely. Never mind. Okay, that was over there. Yeah, just play 50 words. And if he decides not to kill anything, he taps out. Maybe jet the Daily Agents. I'm getting kind of low. Alright, just this drain for 2 plus smack for 2. Adds up. Take 5, get a 4. Oof. And then would just be dead next turn to the drain plus the thing. Force the barrels, I guess. If that's what he wants to do. Not good. Just play Jet and kill a forest to reduce the drain a little bit. It seems so bad to play Master Pendo. Activate that. Also isn't great. Forced to jump in them. No, not. Well, I mean, effectively we're forced to jump. But effectively we're just dead. Man, very awkward. GG. Now that trebuchet got him a ton of damage. Maybe pathing the bear was the wrong play? Please, I just want to be on the play. Definitely don't mind that. I think I'll attack with all. I'll accept a trade if he wants. Offer the trade, rather. Do we want to lightning strike now? I don't think so. Target, of course. I think it's probably worth getting this to push damage. See what he wants to do. Do that whole combo next turn, potentially. What do I want to kill with Jet? This effectively removes 4/5 in stats. This activation is a bit less relevant because I feel like he'd just prefer to activate Air Temple anyway. It is a little bit relevant. Yeah, I think we probably do just kill the captives. There's no cards in hand, which is sort of nice. Put him to 11. 7. Do you want to do that? Play again. We gotta hurry here. Closing out the game before the abandoned Air Temple takes over. Target permanent. So notably we can target the Air Temple. I don't know that it's probably not correct, but it is an option if we want it. No attacks. We can push 2 damage. So we did 7, 8, 9. Goes to 2. And then he's just dead next turn. Okay, we just took 7. Now he has to draw something. So we can kill both of them if he blocks this way. Let's put that first. I think I'll take it. I'm sure he'd... I don't think he should have taken 7 there, right? But... like that shortens the clock so much. No! I want to be on the play. Worship. I feel like the upside was high enough that we just land. Ooh, Iroh Grand Lotus. That is a good one. Ugh, gets exiled so we don't get the blue. That looks sick. Huh. If we draw land, we can... I think I just want to scry looking for a land. Or do we? I mean, Jet's a lot less exciting if he's not killing Iroh. In which case, maybe just take the +1/+1 counter. If he chooses to resolve this, he's going to have... definitely need some help here. Okay, not a bad one. Just depending on what he chooses to do with his flashback. We might have enough to jet Iroh. So good. Just gonna jet that one. To attack with all. If he eats, I push 5 damage. Lightning Strike can go face. Put him at 4. Yeah, I don't hate that. It puts him in range of a gift on Jet or something. He agreed that eating a token would be too greedy. Toph, Lion Turtle, Iroh. Oh man, it's a tough one. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So close. Maybe have lethal next turn. So we win. Xerxes. Wow. Did not think we were winning that game. I'm jealous how good that Teamer Lessons deck was. Alright. Can we be on the plate? On the plate. Yay! Can we be on the play? Maybe this time we start with the Warship, depending on what he does, because we can get this trigger right away. I mean, if it's going to attack first. I think I will offer the trade. It's not accept. Did he top or bottom? There's no way to tell. After the fact, I don't think. Just go and use his 6. I think I'm on the beatdown, so land is good. And we'll see if he wants to continue racing. as much damage. If he responds by killing the enthusiasts, then at least that gives me a free crew of the warship. I mean, that's gotta be what he's thinking about. Iceberg, okay. What's he targeting? Target on. Okay. Huh. Maybe I did that in response. Land's not bad, but we'll draw land, surely. Famous last words. Land's good, actually good. Like, we can still double spell even without a land. Next turn. Acceptable. So if I play Team Avatar and attack with this guy for 5, he does need to chump, but he doesn't know that. So maybe that's worth doing. And then if he does chump, then we just run out the Avatar Enthusiasts. Okay. Correctly determined, I had to jump. Looks like he's white-black with very heavy white. Does he want to attack? So I can trade for... If I don't trade, then I can path. I do have lethal in that case. Provided he doesn't have something. I will go for it. What you got? Not gonna do it. These games ended with lightning strike to the face. At least 2. Maybe 3. Okay. I don't draft this archetype very often. But yeah, we started heavy white, didn't and picked up sort of early Sun Warriors, I guess. Had some option of like audibling into probably an equivalently good green-white deck, maybe. Although we saw none of the White Lotus thing that makes a bunch of 1/1s. So had we picked up the Earth Kingdom General, it wouldn't have been all that powerful. So I think the build we ended up with was a bit better. I mean, it's hard to say, obviously, because that decision point was made like early on in Pack 2. Combustion Man was honestly not that bad as a curve topper. Yeah, if you're a relatively aggressive deck and the life gain really matters, or the damage dealt really matters, then I guess you can put in some reasonable work. 6 toughness was relevant because of all of the barrels of blasting jelly running around. And we never got to do the Wombo combo with Team Avatar and Combustion Man, or Team Avatar and one of our Deserter Disciples, so that never quite came together, but you know, I guess the games all ended too quickly for that to really be a factor. What else? We sided out one of the Compassionate Healers, which I think was probably fine. I mean, it's a good card. We had enough going on in the 2-drop slot. It's possible we wanted to play 17 lands here, although, or 16 I mean, but no, I think that's too greedy. I have been playing a lot of 16 lands in this format, but that tends to be with like ram spells and Aang's Journeys and stuff like that. But all right, yeah, solid little trophy 7-1. Good game.